like Spider-Man and X-Men, they complain about the same thing. No matter how big a production is and how many $100 million you have, you'll never have enough money.
Supposed to give you guys like an inspirational speech, which I'm probably the right person to do that, listening to rock music and then doing rap videos for years, which was, I'll tell you some crazy stories in a little bit. Music videos don't pay as much, but they're fucking fun. Like, the stories, the nights out, the crazy adventures you go on with a music video. I mean, it's like being a rock star.
You know, doing movies, the movie process is a fucking nightmare. My parents would drop me off at Universal Studios, and I would just walk around the Universal Studios back lot, kind of like scope things out, look into sound stages, and I just started sneaking on sets. And because I was a little kid and I had that advantage, kind of like people like, who are you? I'm like, oh, I'm just visiting my dad. Who's your dad? Just made some shit up, John, whatever. I was lucky enough to watch like Home Alone being made. I got to see a little bit of Jurassic Park being made, then I got kicked out. And I just went straight up to Steven Spielberg. And Spielberg, I used to like sneak on sets too. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Spielberg, you know, again, at that time I was like probably 13 years old. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Spielberg, you're my favorite director, can I please, like, you know, hang out on your set and watch you film? It would be like a dream come true. So his first response was like, how'd you get on my set? And I'm like, the biggest thing I learned too is never be afraid to ask a question. Like, there are no stupid questions, especially when you're young and you're learning. And if you ask a stupid question, like, or you think it's stupid, if someone doesn't want to answer you, then okay, big deal, fuck you. Like, ask the next person. I mean, seriously, like the worst anyone could ever tell you is no. But if you never ask, you'll never get a yes. I'm not going to say names. Because who knows, this will be on YouTube and then I'll be shot. So doing a rap video, it was a rap group, and it was my first big video. They gave me $150,000 to do a video. Holy shit, fuck yes. I'm like, dude, I remember coming on a set, fucking trucks everywhere, lights everywhere, and it's just like, this is the moment I've been trying to like get to. And if anything could go wrong, it fucking went wrong. Holy shit. One of the artists didn't even show up. He was too drunk, too something, who the fuck knows. Didn't even show up. Problem number two is one of the artists, because there was a bunch of them, was smoking crack cocaine on set. We literally had a PA down on his knees, kind of holding him up, trying to balance him because he was just so fucked up. And some of the guys in the group were great too. I mean, I'm just, those were just like the moments that I remember. And you know what, no matter how big, because I have guys, friends who've directed, huge movies like Spider-Man and X-Men and all this stuff. And the thing is, they complain about the same thing. No matter how big a production is and how many $100 million you have, you'll never have enough money. As a new director, you're never going to get the best scripts. But you're going to get a lot of mediocre scripts or even shitty scripts. And if you can make a movie, take that script and make a movie that's going to be good or going to make money, then you get your second movie. That's how the whole process works. And that's how I get a lot of my jobs. It's just being friends. Like, you could be the most talented person in the world, but if you don't know anyone, then who's going to give you a job? You need to be ready when you have that opportunity, when you meet that person, whoever it is. You need to be like, hey, here's my website, here's my whatever. And like, the other advice I have is, put a lot of thought into what you're doing. Like, shoot, you gotta love what you do. Because for me, I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When I'm shooting, I'm fucking like, I'm in heaven, I'm having fun, I'm playing. So if you guys are ever in LA, just fucking let me know.